o'clock. Under starters orders, and it looks as though first time, yes, they're off. Winning fair just a little bit behind the others, and it's Drakestone on the inside with Catapult. These two coming towards the first. Kelchance over on the far side, and Ross C right on the outside. And it's Drakestone, the leader there, from French Fox and Ross C. Then comes Kelchance, then Gainsborough and Catapult and Sterling. Then Old Mull on the inside. Behind Old Mull is Greek Town, then Tenerville. Back marker at the moment is Flight Orchid. And it's Drakestone and Catapult from Kelchance and French Fox coming to this next hurdle. Catapult is going to jump it just ahead of Drakestone. Catapult over from Drakestone, then Kelchance, then Old Mull, Greek Town, French Fox, Pawnbroker, Tenerville, Sterling. Behind Sterling is Gainsborough, then Ross C, then Narratus. Just behind Narratus is White Park Bay, then Farney Fox, Princess of Brownie, Moon, Sun, Eastern Harvest. Behind Eastern Harvest is Winning Fair, and then comes towards the next hurdle. Catapult, the leader from Old Mull, who's moved into second place. Then comes Narratus, then Pawnbroker on the outside. Farney Fox is making ground, and Winning Fair is coming there with a good run too. And as they come to this hurdle, it's Catapult the leader from Pawnbroker, Winning Fair and Old Mull. And they jumped at those four ahead of Narratus and then Farney Fox. And as they come to the next, it's Winning Fair who's come there very strongly in the centre with Pawnbroker. And as they jump this second last hurdle, it's Winning Fair and Erling Livingston the leader from Pawnbroker. Then comes Catapult, then Old Mull, then Farney Fox making ground. And Narratus fighting her way into the picture too. Coming to round the final turn now to the last hurdle, and it's Winning Fair the leader from Pawnbroker and Old Mull over on the far side. It's Winning Fair the leader coming to the last hurdle from on the stand side, Pawnbroker, Old Mull over on the far side. This is the final hurdle. Winning Fair and Erling Livingston the leader from Old Mull jumped at second, Pawnbroker third. Narratus on the stand side, and it's Winning Fair from Old Mull, Pawnbroker and Farney Fox finishing very fast. Coming up to the line now, it's Winning Fair from Old Mull and Farney Fox, and Kelchance finishing fast with Narratus. It's Winning Fair is going to win it, 20 yards to run, and Winning Fair is just going to hold Farney Fox and Kelchance at the line. Winning Fair's the winner. Second is Farney Fox and third is Kelchance. It's a very near thing between those two for second and third. Old Mull was fourth. No doubt about the winner, Winning Fair.
When the victorious team returned to Tipperary, they were led in a parade through the village by a pipe band, with the proud owner-trainer George Spencer sitting on the bonnet of a local taxi, followed by Livingston on Winning Fair.
3 lengths and a neck, the official distances, and Old Mull officially placed fourth. And so the result once again: first, Winning Fair; second, Farney Fox; and third, Kelchance. Coming to the second last fence now in the Gold Cup, and it's Millhouse well clear, over well clear of Fortrea in second place, Duke of York third, Longtail 4 and Cadioval 5. Coming up to the final fence now, and it looks as though Millhouse has only got to jump it to win the Gold Cup. Going very powerfully and strongly. Millhouse, the young 6-year-old, ridden by Willie Robinson. Fortrea's in second place, and Duke of York is finishing very fast on the stand side. Coming up to the final fence now, Millhouse, and the crowd cheering him home as he comes to the last. Millhouse has just got to jump it to win. He's up and he's over. He very nearly stumbled there, but he's over and clear and striding up to the winning post, and it's Fortrea gallantly chasing him with Duke of York. Millhouse going well clear, Fortrea after him, but no chance of catching him. Duke of York in third place, up to the line now, and Millhouse, the 6-year-old, is the winner of the 1963 Gold Cup. Fortis Secrets has turned around, and they're off. And Nicholas Silver is a little bit slow behind the others with Sea's End. And Out and About is the early leader. Out and About going right out into the country with 40 Secrets on the outside, French Lawyer on the inside, and Moirath well up there. And as we go and join our country camera, Out and About is the clear leader from French Lawyer, Dagmar Gittel well up there. And we go down and join Bob Haynes.
Already some of them are almost 30 lengths behind the leaders, out and about the clear leader and almost into the first fence now. Out and about over in the lead, and then comes Connie, Mr. Jones, 40 Secrets, Chavara, then French Lawyer and Dagmar Gittel. Now the faller there is Magic Tricks, and over the second, and out and about the clear leader from Chavara, French Lawyer, then comes Connie, 40 Secrets, then comes John Joe with the French Duke on board, then comes after that Team Spirit, and they're over fence 3, going on to fence 4, out and about the clear leader from French Lawyer, Chavara, 40 Secrets, John Joe, Ayala, Peacetown, and Connie, and over to Peter Montague Evans.
And over the fourth, it was still out and about the leader, Connie on the extreme outside of the field, right up there with them. So also is Earl Jones, it's 40 Secrets. Coming now to the fifth fence, we switch now to our country camera, and it's out and about on the inside, on the right, the leader. Over in second place on the outside with 40 Secrets, John Joe right up there with them. These three ahead of Chavara. Then comes Dandy Tim at Peacetown and Sea's End, heading now towards Beaches, and what a fantastic sight this is. These runners head towards Beaches for the first time with out and about in the lead from John Joe in second place. 40 Secrets is third. Over Beaches now, and one or two mistakes there. Springbok made a mistake, and one of the Greys also, together with College Don, who also made a mistake, heading now to the fence after Beaches, and on the out and about, who pecked on landing from French Lawyer with the white cap in second place. And these two are ahead of Dandy Tim and Good Gracious the Faller, as they head now towards the canal turn, and it's out and about the leader from French Lawyer on the inside. Dandy Tim is third, Chavara is fourth, then comes Sea's End, Peacetown over the canal turn. And Ayala made a bit of a mistake there, lost a little ground, is still out and about the leader from Dandy Tim, French Lawyer in third place, Chavara is fourth, Peacetown fifth, John Joe sixth, Sea's End is seventh. Then comes Loyal Tan on the inside, going right well too as they go over Valentine's, and it's out and about. Mr. Sunley's second runner for this race in the lead, out and about the leader from Dandy Tim with a white cap. Then on the outside comes French Lawyer as they come now to the next fence. The leaders still remain the same, and it's out and about from Dandy Tim, French Lawyer, Loyal Tan with a noseband going well on the inside is fourth, Chavara is fifth, Peacetown sixth, Sea's End is seventh, John Joe eighth. Then comes Capricorn and Harvest Song. It's out and about from Dandy Tim as they go over the 11th fence. Out and about the leader, the striped colour, Dandy Tim on the right with a white cap in second place. Then comes a riderless horse, then Loyal Tan, French Lawyer, Peacetown at Sea's End as they cross over the 12th fence now. And it's still out and about, setting a good gallop to Dandy Tim. Then comes Loyal Tan, French Lawyer, and Ayala not far behind. They come up now to the Anchor Bridge crossing. It's still out and about in the lead from Dandy Tim. Then comes Sea's End, Ayala not far behind, and now I hand you back to Peter O'Sullivan.
And still out and about is well clear. Out and about, a good 10 lengths clear as they come onto the race course for the first time. John Joe going well up there with them too, then Dandy Tim, then Home Star just in behind them. Chavara on the outside, Carrow well up there. And it's out and about as they come to this next fence, out and about from John Joe, Dandy Tim. Out and about over from John Joe over second. And 40 Secrets has gone there. He's got back, a remarkable recovery. Lost a lot of ground, but he's all right. And this is out and about, a good 8 lengths clear. Loyal Tan has moved right up on the inside. French Lawyer, Dandy Tim, John Joe, Carrow, Ayala, Chavara, wingless is riderless. Coming up to the chair now. Out and about, up and over from Loyal Tan, then French Lawyer, then Carrow and Ayala, then Dandy Tim, then Good Gracious and John Joe, then Howard Song, who's going very well, then Chavara, Peacetown, behind Peacetown is Capricorn, and then Carrick Beg, behind Carrick Beg is O'Malley Point, and out and about well clear as they begin the second circuit. Out and about well clear of Loyal Tan in second place, French Lawyer is third, Ayala is fourth, then comes Carrow on the outside, then Gay Navarre on the inside of Carrow, then comes Howard Song. Behind Howard Song is John Joe, then Peacetown, Dandy Tim, Chavara, Carrick Beg on the outside, Capricorn, O'Malley Point, Springbok behind Springbok, is Kilmore, and as they go out into the country to begin the next circuit down towards Beaches, it's out and about, still clear of Loyal Tan in second place, French Lawyer third, Gay Nevery 4, and Ayala 5, and back to Bob Haynes.
And they're coming to the 14th fence from home. Fence number 17 out and about, still over with a clear lead. Loyal Tan in second place, then French Lawyer, Ayala, Carrero, Howard Song, then comes Carrick Beg and Gay Navarre coming to this next plain fence, 13 fences from home, and it's out and about, but he's now only a couple of lengths ahead of Loyal Tan. Then comes Ayala in third place, then comes Gay Navarre in fourth, French Lawyer fifth, Carrero sixth, Howard Song seventh, and Carrick Beg eighth. Over the open ditch, it's out and about 3 lengths ahead of Loyal Tan, out and about from Loyal Tan. Then comes Ayala, French Lawyer, Gay Navarre, and over to Peter Montague Evans.
Now for the 20th fence, and it's still out and about, but only just out and about to the right, only just in the lead from Loyal Tan, the noseband over on the left. These two in front of Ayala. Then comes French Lawyer going well on the inside, Gay Navarre not far behind them, so also is Harwood Song and Carrero. Now the fence before Beaches, and it was still out and about, impeded there by a loose horse, out and about over on the right, Loyal Tan over on the left, these two in front of Ayala, who is in third place. Then comes Carrick Beg, who's fourth, Harwood Song, Springbok also right up just behind the leaders. Going to be a great race. They come now to Beaches for the second time, and it's out and about on the right, the striped colours being pressed by Loyal Tan, the noseband over on the left, out and about from Loyal Tan, Ayala in third place. They come French Lawyer, Carrick Beg, and the loose horse came down there, and it's still out and about the leader from Ayala, Loyal Tan, French Lawyer, Harwood Song, Carrick Beg, Gay Navarre and Springbok, as they go now to the fence after Beaches. Carrick Beg jumped it well, and it's out and about the leader. Ayala in second place, French Lawyer's third. Then comes Harwood Song going easily in fourth place. Carrick Beg on the outside is fifth. Gay Navarre is sixth. Loyal Tan is seventh. Springbok is eighth. Then comes a gap of 3 lengths before we come to Carrero and Peacetown. And now the Canal Turn with out and about, still leading. Out and about, but now being pressed by French Lawyer on the inside. It's out and about the leader from French Lawyer, the white cap. Then racing all a bunch together behind come Ayala, Harwood Song on the inside, the striped colours and Valentine's. French Lawyer jumped in the lead there, beating out and about. It's French Lawyer, the leader, from out and about, who seems to be losing ground. Harwood Song going well on the inside. For Willie Stevenson, Ayala right up there in fourth place. Then comes Carrick Beg with fifth, Springbok is sixth. Now this next fence, 5 from home, and it's French Lawyer in the lead from out and about. Harwood Song, the striped colours on the inside, still making steady headway. 4 more fences to be jumped. It's French Lawyer, the white cap in the lead from the striped colours on the inside, on the right of Harwood Song, out and about, stopped there with them. Then comes Ayala in fourth place. Carrick Beg also right out there with the leaders. Springbok also making great headway on the outside. Coming up now to this next fence, and it's still French Lawyer from Harwood Song. Springbok way over on the left now on the outside. And over that fence now, third from home. Little two between the white cap and French Lawyer in the centre. Springbok over on the left and Harwood Song on the inside. These 3 just in front of Carrick Beg. And I hand you back the last side to Peter O'Sullivan.
And it's Harwood Song now. Harwood Song from Springbok. Then comes French Lawyer. Then Carrick Beg making ground. Ayala just in behind them. Then comes Gay Navarre. Then John Joe. Then Carrero and Kilmore. And they've got a long run now to the second last fence, and it's Harwood Song on the inside, but being pressed by Carrick Beg, who's going very easily. It's Harwood Song now from Carrick Beg in second place. Then comes Ayala, then Springbok. Coming to the second last fence now. Ayala going very well on the outside. Carrick Beg looks as though he may just jump it ahead. Carrick Beg of the white face is over ahead, and it's Carrick Beg from Ayala over second. Then comes Springbok over third. Gay Navarre is down there. French Lawyer is fourth. Then comes Owen Sedge, and behind Owen Sedge is Kilmore with John Joe. This is the last fence now, and it's Carrick Beg who's up and over ahead of Harwood Song and Ayala, and then Springbok. These 4 ahead of French Lawyer and Kilmore and Owen Sedge and John Joe coming up to the line now, and it's Carrick Beg in the white face, the leader from Ayala. John Lawrence, the amateur, on Carrick Beg, leading Ayala on second place. Third is Harwood Song, and fourth is Springbok. These 4 clear of the remainder, 150 yards to run in the 1963 National, and it's Carrick Beg and John Lawrence from Ayala in second place. Harwood Song third. Ayala's making ground on the stand side. It's going to be a desperate in here thing, and Ayala's getting up. He's coming up to the line. Ayala is going to make it, and at the line, Ayala is the winner, and Carrick Beg is second.
Piggott is Lester Piggott's father, and in fact, here he is. Well done, Mr. Piggott. Did you really expect Ayala to run so well? Would you like to face the camera?
Well, I did, rather, yeah.
You did? You're a bit worried about the horse in the background.
Yes, well, he wants a bit of looking after.
Give him this to get on with, and he can hold him while he's talking to you.
Fine. All right. Well, this is the winning trophy, in fact, is it?
Yeah. That's the winning trophy.
Well, thank you very much.
I congratulate you on a wonderful winning. Come on, shake hands with it and officially.
Lovely.
There we are. Now you've got it. Now you drink a lot out of it. Now you get on with it.
It wasn't my choice. I'd love to have gone there. I'm supposed to have taken the plane to Aintree, and through bad weather conditions, it was impossible to fly. Hence, I had to look in at television.
But what did you rate the horse's chances at?
I thought it was going to win.
So you had huge sums on it?
Well, I'm not saying, but I told all my friends to back it.
What was your haul?
My?
Your own, counting the prize money.
I'm not saying.
Raymond was giving nothing away there. But when we spoke to him the other day, he was a bit more forthcoming. He told us that he'd had a bet of £130 and had won £210,000. He also told us that the co-owner, Keith Piggott, Lester's father, had been so confident that he'd had a cigarette case engraved with the result the night before.
No, I vote no. Look, we put the goons to sleep exactly like you said, but just one little thing like this and we're up the creek without a paddle.
Ah, right. Sit down, won't you?
Hello, sir.
Hello. Squadron Leader Bartlett, Captain Hiltz.
Hi.
And Flight Lieutenant MacDonald.
Hi. I do.
I understand you two are contemplating a blitz out.
Where'd you hear that, sir?
MacDonald, it's Mac's job to know everything that goes on.
Oh.
We thought perhaps we might talk it over.
Why? It's only a two-man job.
Everybody in the camp is supposed to clear all escape attempts in advance with Squadron Leader Bartlett here. We don't necessarily want to interfere. It's just that... Well, what sort of blitz were you contemplating?
Well, we sneak out at night to a spot I found near the wire, a blind spot. Then we dig straight down 3 feet, take the dirt, spread it on top so it won't make a pile, and then straight out. Ives here is a tunnel man, so he digs in front, pushes the dirt behind him, and I stash it behind me. Then we just burrow right through the dirt like a couple of moles. And then by dawn, we're under the wire, across the open space, into the woods, and gone.
When do you intend to try this?
Hmm?
When do you intend to try it?
Oh, tonight.
Hiltz, this may not be quite the right time for this sort of thing.
Look, sir, I've been in the bag nearly 3 years now. Bloody close to being wire happy. It's a blitz out for me or forget it. It'll work. I know it will.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hiltz, how do you breathe?
Well, we got a steel rod with hinges on it, and we shove it up and make air holes as we go along. Good night, sir.
Why didn't anybody think of that before? It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant. Oh, but it'll bring every gun in the camp down on top of us.
I don't know. Perhaps we're being too clever. If we stop all the breakouts, it may only convince the goons that we must be tunneling.
I hope it works. If it doesn't, those two are going to be in the cooler for an awful long time.
Relco started a solid 5-1 favourite for the 1963 Derby, having won the French 2,000 guineas in most impressive fashion. Amongst his principal English rivals were the Lingfield Derby trial winner, Duplication, 6-1, Fighting Ship, who'd conquered the 2,000 guineas winner Only for Life in the Greenham Stakes at Newbury and started at 8-1, and the Dante Stakes winner Merchant Adventurer, who was well supported each way at 18-1. Also in the field was the Paddy Prendergast-trained Irish colt Ragusa, who'd won the D Stakes at Chester.
The bushes, Iron Peg and Hyacinth are just in the lead, with Credo, Tarkogan, Relco and Corpora all well up. Round Tattenham Corner they come to the crucial last stages of the race, where nearly every derby is decided. It's now that the French champion jockey Yves Saint Martin, lying third.
As soon as Yves Saint Martin had asked Relco for his effort, the favourite had lengthened his stride impressively and accelerated right away from Merchant Adventurer to win by 6 lengths.
Relco looks as if he could go for another mile. He's so far in front, it's almost ceased to be a race. And by 6 lengths, Relco simply runs away with the Derby.
6 weeks after the Derby, however, there was a shock statement from the stewards of the Jockey Club. A number of horses were being investigated for positive cases of doping. Amongst them was the Derby winner. When Relco was withdrawn, for being quite genuinely lame, just before the start of the Irish Sweeps Derby on June the 29th, the temperature was raised still further. On August 28th, the Jockey Club held an inquiry, but not until October the 3rd was it finally announced that although a non-normal nutrient had been discovered in Relco's dope test, the stewards were satisfied that the owner, trainer and jockey had no case to answer.
Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer, those days of soda and pretzels and beer. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer. Dust off the sun and moon and sing a song of cheer. Just fill your basket full of sandwiches and weenies, then lock the house up, now you're set. And on the beach you'll see the girls in their bikinis, as cute as ever, but they never get 'em wet. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer, those days of soda and pretzels and beer. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer. You'll wish that summer could always be here. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer, those days of soda and pretzels and beer. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer. Dust off the sun and moon and sing a song of cheer. Don't have to tell a girl and fella about a drive-in or some romance.
Who's going to win then?
United easy.
What's the score going to be?
3-1.
3-1? Third time lucky for United
I
today.
do, honest, yes, and they deserve the breaks. What with the Munich disaster and then losing 2 cup finals, it's the turn to win, is it not? Well, good luck to the best team. I like my football.
Thank you. Before?
Yeah, not to Wembley.
Not to Wembley. This is the first time you've been to a cup final, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. What's the score going to be today?
4-1 for the Reds.
For the Reds?
Yeah.
Who's that?
United.
You're not worried about that very strong Leicester defence then?
No. Dennis will sort them out.
Dennis?
Law.
Oh, I see. And what are you going to do? Going to be today then?
Well, Leicester's, I hope.
Yeah. Were you here in 1961
Yes,
for the match?
I was, yes.
Yeah. What are you going to do till the cup final starts?
Well, going into town, try and book for a show this evening, if possible.
A lot of people say Leicester are a defensive side. What do you say to that?
Well, I agree to a certain extent. The semi-final was pretty much ruined by defensive tactics, but it paid off. And
Any idea what the score's going to be?
Well, about 3-1, something like that.
To Leicester?
Of course.
Right.
Thank you.
The score's going to be today?
I think the City are going to win 3-0 myself. I've followed them 32 years, and it's my big ambition to the cup to come back to Leicester.
Were you hearing me today? What's the score going to be?
About 3-2.
What, to Leicester?
Yes.
You've been following them all the year, have you?
Yes.
What are you going to do before the match starts now?
Going out to the ground and queue up.
100,000 people up for the Cup. Gate receipts, £89,000, an all-time British record. In every way, a great occasion. It's Leicester City who have won through to the final by sheer teamwork against Manchester United, that galaxy of stars who have often disappointed but who today believes their renowned manager, Matt Busby, on the right, will dazzle the football world. In the middle, a famous trio. Noel Cantwell, left, of Manchester United, Ken Ashton, an outstanding referee, and Colin Appleton, spinning the coin and winning the toss for City. David Hurd kicks off. Manchester United in red shirts, Leicester City in white. The Cup final has begun. This event, which in English football outshines all else, league, championship or internationals. And it's Leicester City on the attack now. Mike Stringfellow in possession. So let slow motion show how this dangerous winger compels Gaskell to concede a corner. The corner is taken from the right, and again the action is emphasized by slow motion. No luck for Leicester this time. Hopes rise for United when Crerand tries a long shot. It's cleared, but they attack again. Giles passes to David Hurd, and his shot tests Banks. These Manchester United stars seem to be clicking at last. Banks must think so anyway. But Leicester show their genius for turning defence into attack. United's tough left half Morris setters almost gives Stringfellow a scoring chance. And once more the Manchester defenders escape by the skin of their teeth. Time for United to apply the pressure. Crerand spots that inside left Dennis Law is well placed. Just watch how that Scottish wonder turns the pass to complete advantage. United have scored the all-important first goal. Law's on the warpath again. This time it seems incredible that City's goal can escape. Yet it does. When half-time comes, Manchester United lead by 1-0. Time now for the massed bands of the Royal Marines. Out they come for the second half. United's 1-goal lead is useful, but by no means commanding. And as Leicester kick off, they set out to demonstrate that it's anybody's game. One good thing for United, Bobby Charlton's in great form. He shoots, it goes to Hurd, and it's in the net. Let's slow the action down and see again just how David Hurd makes it 2-0 for Manchester United. Leicester City really must do something now if they're to pull the game out of the fire. Can they show the fighting spirit they've so often displayed this season? It's now or never. This looks more like the real Leicester City. Howard Riley has a try on the City right. At last, Leicester's persistence brings reward. United don't fully clear a free kick. City centre-forward Ken Keyworth scores. Only one behind now. Leicester could save the game and, with a bit of luck, even win it. But United don't intend letting City off the hook. Danger man Dennis Law hits the post, or he'd have scored again. Law just can't tear himself away from this Wembley turf. On his feet again, Law initiates another attack. Tragically for Leicester, Banks fumbles. Ready to pounce on it is David Hurd. Slow motion lets us see it again perfectly. In fact, almost makes it look easy. It's all over, the end of an exciting, very sporting game. On the field, congratulations all round. United's captain, Noel Cantwell, leads his men up to the royal box. For them all, it's the fulfillment of an English footballer's ambition, the cup and a cup medal. Incidentally, it's a moment of triumph for their manager, Matt Busby. Proof that he has most successfully rebuilt United. We shall never forget the Munich air tragedy. The now customary lap of honour to let the 100,000 people see what is perhaps the most coveted trophy in all sport. Albert Cricksall being vocal. It's easy to imagine how excited they are, though the cup has never been treated this way before. The whole world of English football congratulates Manchester United on a wonderful victory.
At the Curragh, all is set for the Irish Derby, and all set too for a dead cert win by Epsom Derby winner Relco. Not a hint of the drama to come. All the usual faces around, all the usual things going on. There's Christmas Island, 22 to 1. And Relco, the can't lose favourite, which French jockey Yves Saint-Martin is to ride. Onto the course, and everything still looks quite normal, including Relco there on the left. Nothing in the field to touch him, everyone believes, including jockey Saint-Martin. And then, with a minute to go to the start of the race, the staggering announcement. Relco is lame. He can hardly walk, let alone run. Relco is withdrawn. And they're off, 16 bewildered survivors without a favourite to chase after. Hopes are now pinned on Ragusa, starting at 100 to 7, whom Relco beat by 9 lengths at Epsom. But this extraordinary race has another surprise in store. Ragusa's leading all right, but himself injured 7 furlongs from home. Injured, but holding on with Vic McCree and Tiger in hopeless pursuit. Yes, it's Ragusa, snatching a £49,000 victory with one leg badly torn and one shoe missing. Jockey Garni Bagor must be the most astonished man in Ireland. And even Sir Gordon Richards, who congratulates the owner's wife, can't remember a day like this in a lifetime of racing. All Ragusa can say is, my foot hurts.
Running of the Kentucky Derby. The field is small, 9 entries, but Chateauguay at 9 to 1 can smell those roses. Prince Rainier of Monaco is among those watching as Neverbend, highly rated by the experts, parades to the post. Another popular entry, unbeaten, no robbery, like Chateauguay, a son of Swaps. The favorite is Candy Spots, the undefeated colt from California. And then the cry, they're off, with a 1 1/4 run at Churchill Downs. The speedsters, Neverbend and No Robbery, show the way with Candy Spots right in there. Back in 6th place is Chateauguay, and few would risk even a mint julep on his chances to interfere with the big 3. The race is going according to form. Neverbend on top, No Robbery up with him. And although Candy Spots has to check momentarily to avoid running on No Robbery's heels, the three still seem to be awaiting only the final turn and the last great burst to the finish. Then it happens. Chateauguay makes his move. With a sensational burst of speed, jockey Braulio Baeza brings him between horses and up on the leader, Neverbend. Chateauguay, that colorful name rings through the bluegrass country. The gap widens to a length and a quarter. Neverbend and Candy Spots finish second and third to the winner, Chateauguay. Chateauguay rears and wheels in the winner's circle. The chestnut son of Swaps earns better than $100,000.
All right, children, now please put your songbooks away, then stand up alongside your desks. We'll go out to recess as soon as everybody gets ready.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night, just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper, go to sleep, everything is all right. I close my eyes, then I drift away into the magic night. I softly say a silent prayer, like dreamers do. Then I fall asleep to dream my dreams of you.
standing in Chapel Street in Hanky Park, which is part of Salford in Lancashire. Now, Hanky Park is an area that was made famous, or perhaps I should say infamous, by Walter Greenwood's book Love on the Dole. Infamous because this has never been a very pleasant area in which to live. It's just a maze of narrow, cobbled streets running between small, squalid houses, 2 rooms up, 2 down, with the privy in the backyard and, of course, no bathroom. On some occasions, almost half the population of this area was out of work at one time. And when that happened, then the only people who really prospered were the pawnbrokers or possibly the bookmakers. But even an area as grim as Hanky Park has got certain redeeming features. When times were bad, and they often were, then the families had to rely a great deal upon each other. There was no welfare state. There was a great sense of community and neighbourliness. But now there's not even a community spirit, because there's no community any longer. 4 years ago, they started to pull down Hanky Park, and the families have moved out to the new housing estates on the outskirts of town. All that's left is a wilderness of rubble and weeds, with just 10 buildings left standing. 10 buildings that used to be very important to the 4,000 people who lived here in Hanky Park. The pubs.
Pubs like the Miners' Arms, the Nelson, the British Queen, the Druids' Rest, the Foresters, the Victoria, the Grove House, the King's Arms, the Joiner's Arms, and the Wellington Hotel. 10 oases in a desert of brick dust and cinders. Real oases, because these pubs are not only still standing, but they're still open. For 4 years, somehow, the beer's been kept flowing. But not for much longer, because now, finally, the pubs are coming down.
Nobody's been living around here for 4 years now, Mr. Salt. How have you managed to keep going?
Well, we kept going by all the customers coming back to see us. They just can't settle where they've gone, and they miss the company, the regular company that they've always been used to, what they've been brought up with, because we've known all these people around here when they were going to school.
Does it surprise you that they come right back here to drink?
Well, it does really, because it's a long way to travel for some of them. They come from Little Alton, Kersal, Trinity, all over. But they still come.
How much does it cost them to come back and see you?
It costs £0.50 from Little Alton, £0.50 return. Well, that's another £2, isn't it? You see, here, this is what they call a family house, and you get used to one another's ways. You just make it a family concern. And when you've seen people grow up, you just know how to treat them.
What's wrong with the pubs on the estates where they're living? Why don't they use them?
Well, it's just that they can't settle. They can't get used to these places because they haven't been brought up there. You see, the main trouble is they're not all together. They've all gone to different districts. And the only means of meeting one another is coming back to the old Foresters.
Not just at the Foresters, but here at the British Queen, it's the same story. The old regulars come sneaking back to drink at their old local, travelling as much as 10 miles from the new estates at Little Hulton, Kersal and Trinity. Here, business is almost as good as it ever has been.
Why do you always come back to this pub?
Well, you know what it is. You get good beer, you got good friends, everything like that. That's the only thing it is. And everybody's happy.
But what do you think about them pulling these pubs down?
Horrible. They should have left themselves. What about these men here? What are they going to do? Where are they going to next week? They've got no company.
Well, I like the atmosphere of this place. A good crowd of lads, you know. There's always a good drink, and I think that's about the main thing, really. But generally speaking, the people are marvellous.
But it's not much of a pub, is it? I mean, there's nothing very grand about it.
Well, it's not elaborate, but it's satisfying, you know. You're satisfied. You have a good drink, you have good company.
Well, how often do you come into this pub?
Well, I come in as often as I can go in, as long as the money allows me.
Well, why don't you go to a pub up round where you live?
Well, I don't know. I think it's the atmosphere. Myself, I mean, I've never been in one down there, but the atmosphere's not the same. They built these new pubs down where I live, 2 new pubs. Only a fortnight ago, one was open. Right, you go in, you get 2 men in the vaults. You can't get a game of cards, you can't get a game of bones. So what do? You sup up and go out.
Yeah, but surely the reason why there's nobody there is that you all come down here.
No, they've got their own customers down there.
What's the trouble? Is there something wrong with the landlord? Is it wrong with the people up there? Or what's the trouble?
Well, no, it's not it's just the atmosphere. I mean, if I go in a new pub, I mean, I don't know who I'm mixing with. I mean, I might talk to you. Next thing, you've supped your beans, you've gone. Oh, you go and sit down, so I'm stood there on my own.
Haven't you made any friends where you're living now?
No, I haven't. And I haven't, believe you me. They're a different type of people. These are real Lancashire people. Rough and ready boys, dockers and such forth, they make the company. And that's all. Up there, where I live now, they're insurance collectors and such forth, and they're different people altogether.
Well, now, let's say they put some new pubs up here. Do you think that those pubs will be the same as this?
No, I couldn't be. Couldn't be.
What are you going to do when the pub closes?
I don't know. I don't, honestly, I don't know. To pass this pub, it'll be a miracle. It's just like something out of your life. Just be gone. I've known it for quite a number of years, and it just won't be there anymore.
And that's a cry that'll never be heard again at the British Queen. Now it really is time, gentlemen, please. And the towel's been hung up for good. Now that those 10 final stubborn obstacles can be cleared, the planners can get to work on the new Hanky Park. And this is their dream. Something altogether more distinguished and elegant. Well, already the bulldozers are getting to work, and in a couple of days' time, the Nelson, the British Queen, and the Welcome Inn will be no more. And when they've gone, Salford will have lost more than just 10 very undistinguished buildings. Because those pubs are not just physical landmarks, they're social landmarks too. And without them, it'll be just that little bit more difficult for the people who come back to Hanky Park to find their bearings again. Good night.
Wimbledon again. Forget that Saturday washout, it's fine again. And as Billie Jean Moffat, America, and the tall Margaret Smith of Australia come onto the centre court, it's noted that it was 36 years since Wimbledon had gone into the third week. Like the men's final, this is Australia versus America contest. Miss Moffat at the far end. And she wins a point. Billie Jean serving. Again, Margaret Smith drops a point. Moffat serving. In this game, she is beaten. Margaret service. And the Australian goes on to win the first set 6-3. Margaret's well on top. Billie Jean still game, but facing overwhelming odds. All the same, she picks up a point this time. Failing to reach this one, Billie Jean is losing 5-4, and it's match point against her as she serves now. Margaret Smith wins game, set and match. She's won the Wimbledon title at last. Again, Princess Marina is there to present the trophy. So, with the victory of Margaret Smith, it's 1-1 for Australia and America in the Wimbledon singles titles this year. Congratulations for Margaret. And now let's begin looking round. Isn't it time we found a couple of British champions? It's perfect at Ascot, but for one thing, a big doubt about the weather. Not that the great throng of fashionable racegoers are daunted by any threat from the skies. Certainly not the pretty wearers of the striking hats. This year, as always, a feature of this unique meeting. Sure enough, it does rain. At one time, it looks as if a deluge will wash out the first day of Royal Ascot. However, that awful prospect vanishes at just the right time. That is, in good time for the sun to break through, as if determined to welcome the royal arrival. And in the tradition of the meeting, the Queen's carriage leads the royal procession along the course. Ascot owes its existence to royalty, for the course was laid out by order of Queen Anne in 1711. Having gracefully retired during the procession, the rain feels entitled to return, still without disheartening the fashionable fair sex. The time has come to turn the mind to the racing. 25 horses are away in the Queen's Vase Stakes, a big field, such as the prizes of Ascot generally attract. And it's a royal sight as they pound along the course on the 2-mile race. Mr. Plesh's Irish-trained Allo is favourite, but it's not long before an outsider, Hereford, is in front, and that's the way he stays. Approaching the finish, it's Hereford first and the rest nowhere. By the tremendous margin of 12 lengths, the Irish horse is home. As the winner is led in, there's news that Vincent O'Brien is asking for a dope test of the beaten favourite, Allo. That interests the racing fraternity, but now the sun's out again, there are other things to occupy the mind and the eye. Next race, the Ascot Stakes. And in the paddock, Her Majesty talks with jockey Morris. He's riding her horse Golden Oreo, a 4-year-old carrying 7 stone 3, not much fancied in this race. As in the Vase, there's a good muster of horses. If they all come under starters' orders, 22 will run. The Ascot Stakes is a handicap of 2.5 miles. Carrying 10 stone, record weight for the race, is Mrs. Carver's Trelawney, a famous stayer starting second favourite. Trelawney's in front, and though challenged by Sea Leopard, he holds his place to win by 3/4 of a length. '63's Royal Ascot has made an auspicious start.
There were plenty of winners in the fashion stakes. With the uncertain weather, caution might well have been the keynote. Fortunately, caution was thrown to the winds. The ladies, bless them, lived up to expectations. The weatherman just couldn't make up his mind. Sunshine 1 minute, pouring rain the next. The racegoer's best friend was undoubtedly the brolly. And not only the rain was pouring. It was just the day for getting wet inside. Fortunately, the sun did manage to oblige for the Royal Drive, which this year was shorter than usual. With the Queen, Prince Philip, the Duke of Gloucester and the Duke of Beaufort. As usual, the royal racegoers were soon on their way to the paddock, to look over the runners for the Queen's furs. They included Her Majesty's horse Apprentice with Derek Morris up. In this event for 3-year-olds and upwards, the field was 25 strong. Ladies, do you mind? We're here for the racing. Not much in it so far. For backers taking the plunge, anything could happen. But as they race for the finish, Hereford is literally streets ahead. The easiest of easy wins for over £3,000. Trained in Ireland and ridden by Jimmy Hunter. No royal winner, but some consolation for the Queen. Apprentice came third. And there was plenty of time for luck to improve during the remaining days of racing at Royal Ascot.
All free men, wherever they may live, are citizens of Berlin. And therefore, as a free man, I take pride in the words, Ich bin ein Berliner.
Crammed to bursting with stars for the Variety Club's annual charity meeting. Here's Chief Barker Rex North on the left with Nat Cohen. And over there's Liz Fraser with Sterling Moss. No prizes for guessing which is which, even without the beard. In good form as always, Kenneth Moore. And cornered by the autograph hounds, Bernard Cribbins. This horse, believe it or not, is being raffled. Hopefully Bernard Breslaw tells it his ticket number. Tim Holland, a sponsor of the 4 o'clock race, the Crockford Handicap, sees it won by Ken Githin's Arctic Pride. Big prizes and important horses make this more than a mere show business get-together. Liz Fraser hands over this particular big prize and Stanley Baker watches. In the paddock before the Lion's Maid Stakes, favourite is Tiger, trained by Sir Gordon Richards. Billy Butlin with his daughter Sherry. If their money's on Tiger, they're out of luck. Coming up to the post, it's Tacitus leading Senior Steward and London Gazette. And that's how it stays. But if Tacitus expects a hero's welcome, he's out of luck too, because Liz Taylor's in the winner's enclosure and nobody's looking at Tacitus. And to steal whatever thunder was left, here's Richard Burton. It shouldn't happen to a horse. But at least they haven't forgotten Tacitus's award. Liz Taylor hands it to Mrs. Nightingale, wife of the trainer.
And that was Millhouse from Arkle now in second place, and it's Millhouse now from Arkle second. Then comes Solomith, then Happy Spring, then John O'Groats on Hammernet. This is the third last fence, the last open ditch. It's Millhouse from Arkle. Millhouse and Arkle almost together there. But Arkle a bad mistake, and Arkle's almost blundered his way out of the race there as Millhouse comes to the second last fence, the clear leader. Millhouse the clear leader now. And Arkle just going to jump in second. Happy Spring jumps in third. Then comes John O'Groats coming to the last fence now. And it's Millhouse clear of Happy Spring and Arkle. Then in fourth place is John O'Groats. And Millhouse is only going to jump this to retain his supremacy. Millhouse over clear. Happy Spring is going to jump in second. Arkle jumps in third. And coming up towards the line, it's Millhouse, the great champion, retaining his reputation. Willie Robinson on Millhouse with 50 yards to run to the line. And hats off from the crowd as they cheer a great champion as he runs up to the line. Millhouse and Arkle coming to try and get second place off Happy Spring at the line. Millhouse is the winner. Happy Spring is second and Arkle is third.
An all-star gala at the Horse of the Year show at Wembley was organised by the Variety Club. David Broom riding Discotido. The event was one more of the club's money-raising efforts for sick and needy children throughout Britain. Being contested now was the Butlin Scurry Final. Pearl was ridden by Tommy Way. Most of the big people in show jumping were supporting Variety. That well-known international ace of the jumping arena, Captain Raimundo Dinzeo, had an unusual experience up on Posillipo, or rather, not up. Helping the club, there was the usual turnout of stars, Sid James and Sidney Taffler. And here's Richard Todd to draw lucky numbers in the pony raffle. Eric Sykes. 5 people whose seat numbers came up won either a pony or £100. Davy Kay kept an eye on Master Sid. That was the number that was drawn by Millie Martin. Back to the Butlin Scurry Final. To Elizabeth Broom, Cherry Butlin presented a Silver Heart Trophy and a cash prize.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, some 38 minutes ago. Vice President Lyndon Johnson has left the hospital in Dallas, but we do not know to where he has proceeded. Presumably, he will be taking the oath of office shortly and become the 36th President of the United States. President Kennedy.
Over to the newsroom. The death of John F. Kennedy happened in Dallas at 12:25. In our time, 6:25 this evening. 35 minutes later, President Kennedy was dead. Half an hour later still, the United States had a new president, the newly sworn-in Vice President Lyndon Johnson. The diary of disaster began with the barely credible agency message that President Kennedy had been shot. Time, 6:42. He and his wife Jackie and the governor of Texas, John B. Connolly, were driving through Dallas in the big presidential limousine, usually bulletproof, this time vulnerable. The transparent hood had been taken down to give the Texans a better view. One man on the 5th floor of an office building had a view already improved by the telescopic sight on his Mauser Army rifle. He had sat there for some time while the work of the building went on above and below him. He had eaten fried chicken while he'd waited. At 1 o'clock, with the president emerging into view from an underpass, he fired 3 shots. One bullet took the president in the head.
Good evening. They've given me the honour this year of introducing the Royal Variety Show. Not because I'm the oldest performer, just because I carry the most weight. This was brought home to me on the day of the show as I walked in the stage door. All the fans started screaming, One young teenager turned to her mate and said, "Oh, look, Elsie, it's the 4 Beatles trying to sneak in under one coat." That was the Beatles music you heard just now. And though they were a big hit, they were as scared as the rest of us folks. One of them told me after the show that they hadn't been that scared since the day they came face to face with the barber. But the Royal Variety Show is a big night for show business. It's a get-together of the cream of entertainers. And I was there too. Well, there's always a clot amongst the cream, isn't there? But seriously though, folks, I know I'm speaking on behalf of the whole fantastic cast when I say it was a great honour for all of us to perform in front of Her Majesty the Queen Mother and Princess Margaret and the Earl of Snowdon in support of the wonderful work being done every year by the Variety Artists Benevolent Fund. As you read in the papers, the evening turned out to be a big success, and our producer, Mr. Bernard Delfont, really went overboard to keep it that way. Well, that's enough for me for the moment, so let's get on with the epic. If you'll fasten your seatbelts, we'll fly back to the Prince of Wales Theatre last Monday evening, just before the royal party arrived.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Carl, that was a song called From Me to You. Good evening, how are you? All right? Oh, good. We'd like to carry on with a new song, She Loves You. 1, 2. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. You've lost your love. Well, I saw her yesterday, yeah. It's you she's thinking of. And she told me what to say, yeah. She said she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. Yes, she loves you. a big life. Indeed. So, the next song we like to sing now is one which is a bit slower. This is from the show The Music Man, and it's also been recorded by our favourite American group, Sophie Tucker.
There were bells on a hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all till there was you. When there was music and wonderful roses, they'd send me in sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn. And you, there was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. There was music and wonderful roses, they'd send me in sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn. And you, there was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you.
For our last number, I'd like to ask your help. The people in the cheaper seats, clap your hands. And the rest of you, if you just rattle your jewellery. Thank you. We'd like to sing a song called Twist and Shout.